Welcome gamers to the release version of Door Kickers 2 Task Force North, and yes, there will be a lot of gnashing of teeth and crying tears because all the progress has now gone. If you've been playing this game for any length of time, you'll have to start again, which is actually fine. Like this is what happens when you get into early access. You're there really to help build the game and test the game, and then when it does release, of course, you've been playing it a fair bit, but you do have to sort of start completely from scratch, which means that you can't do a lot of the new content until you've actually played a lot of the early missions again. It's just the way it is, and that's fine, because there are a lot of changes to this version of the game. So I have no problem at all with that because of what they've actually introduced in the actual game itself. Let's go through, before we actually play a bit of it, let's just go through what's here and what's sort of a bit different, a bit new. So if we go to campaigns, we now actually have two different types of campaigns. We've got Tour of Duty. And so these are essentially random missions, like done to an algorithm, or operations, which are more of the... these are missions essentially that are a bit more curated. That's my understanding as to how they work. You can see there I haven't completed enough missions yet to unlock them, which I was sort of hoping to get into and play this. I'm looking forward to this. So I love the random map generator in the game, and that's also locked, by the way, which is sort of a bit funny, I guess. You can sort of see through there. You can create maps. You've got to really play this FNG group first, and then that sort of unlocks Lead the Way and Tiny Troubles as well. So you slowly sort of unlock this one through here, Extreme Rescues, complete 11 more missions to unlock, etc., etc. Down the bottom there is the mission generator, which requires me another 11 missions. So I've already done, what have I done? 9 already. So I've done 9 missions. I need to do a few more just to sort of unlock a few of these things. 11 more for that one, but 11 more for the mission generator as well. So some of these will actually have other different unlocks. So there is a full progression. You'll sort of be starting from scratch, and there is actually there's good reason for it. There's unlocks for the way that you then approach the game as well, which I think is really, really cool. Let's just go back out and... you also have an online co-op mode as well. The other thing you do actually have is your squads. Now the squads, you start off with your basic, Delta 3 is your starting group, but you can create new ones of these as well. And so these actually have, like Rangers is the first group that you then actually have by default. Once you've actually played a fair few missions, 21 more missions to unlock the CIA operatives, and then finally in through here the Noaraki SWAT team, which is also 36 more missions to before you can sort of go and grab that one through there. So eventually you'll sort of make your way through the various progresses into that one through there. I'll just take in this default group at this point in time. I will be playing this on Twitch, by the way, if you are interested and want to sort of... This is one of the perfect Daz Demption games. A lot of banning going to go on with this particular game, I would think. So I may have to sort of have like a short time frame for the actual bans when characters. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Daz Demption is a style of play that I play on my Twitch channel where I can easily ban people for a small period of time, like maybe sort of half an hour or something like that, to if their character dies. And of course you can then name all of your different characters. So these are all completely nameable. You've got different sorts of loadouts in through there as well. But anyway, and I guess we should actually look at this as well. What this is, in fact, let's just go to somebody who doesn't really have any equipment just yet and have a look at this one through this other side. And so you've got, you've got 4 different styles. So Assault, this is the bulk of the Ranger squads, armed with rifles and carbines. They handle anything from room clearing to all-out firefights. Use them to maneuver, dominate, and gain vital ground. So that's really what the assaults are. These are a bit faster moving. You've then got your support units. Support gunners can suppress or kill the enemy with sustained automatic fire and are extra effective when placed behind cover. So these sort of more cover the back of your forces, used to fix the enemy in place or cut down enemy assaults. The marksman is long range, so marksmen eliminate the enemy with precise hits at medium and long range, particularly when stabilised behind cover. Place in vantage position and lock down targets with them. So again, depending on what the mission is that you're going into, you'll be wanting to sort of pick and choose your group. Then finally the Grenadier, your instant high explosive force multiplier. Grenadier is a rifleman that can also lob deadly 40mm grenades at range, used to engage groups of enemies or pesky cover peekers. So if you've got people in behind cover, you can sort of use their grenades essentially to sort of wipe them out. They all come with different sorts of loadouts, you know, with the way that they sort of do operate. You can chop and change these as well, by the way, so you can sort of go and click and change. You do have an unlock where you do need to use up your points. I've got 14 points at the moment, so you can sort of unlock different types of weapons for different amounts. Even the different types of helmets, ranger's vest, etc., etc. So you can get sort of different aspects into this one through here. Flashbangs, again, there will be some unlocks there. I've unlocked a few of these just to get through the early missions. The slap charge, I thought I needed, but I didn't actually need it. Thermal torch in through there. Literally burns through padlocks, metal doors, and chain link fences. So that's something that actually probably could have used actually in one of the other missions, but everything's okay. So you've got those in through there. Then you've also got this slot down through here. Now I've unlocked a few of these. I've unlocked the dynamic hammer, and I've also unlocked the spy camera, which is super useful. This is really, really useful. I love it. Just shows you sort of what each thing actually does do. This is more for blasting your way through. So you've got a anti-tank launcher in through there, so you can use that to breach walls. You've also got the actual wall breach charge there for 8. So grab the initiative and the element of surprise in one go by blowing up a wall and hopping through the hole. This is actually fairly good. I'm going to unlock that now actually. So let's just unlock that. Unlock the item, yes, and so that now gives him the option to then make use of it. So he's down through here. I'll probably end up with a fair few of these guys having this sort of role, I guess, just to smash their way through walls. And so I can just go through and right click on each one of them. Once I've got it unlocked, I can just go and grab it in there. And so for the whole kit, I can actually save the loadouts. One thing you'll notice as I go through, they've got different stats as well. So they've got marksmanship, so this is weapon accuracy. Each promotion increases that one through there. Assault shooting, this is aiming speed. This can be very important if you're coming across insurgents at close range, where you need to be acting very quickly. And handling speed of equipment, so explosives, crowbars, lockpicks. Each promotion increases that one. So if I go back to some of my other ones, you can see there that this one here started off with very, very poor assault shooting, but has improved a little bit over time. He's now a corporal, so they will actually level up a little bit over time. Good assault shooting through there. Some of them will actually, like this one here, has got very, very good assault shooting, very poor marksmanship, but for somebody in the front line, he'd actually be ideal because of what he actually does have. I've got equipment mobility, so affects turning and aiming speeds, and then concealment affects how fast and far your cover is blown. So he's sort of overt with the way that he sort of approaches things. Let's go and give him a camera. So we've got different units that can then sort of go and do different things. It's very, very cool the way it does work. Let's go and play a game. So let's just go back into the missions. I can't unlock the campaigns just yet. I've got lead the way. Which one should I do? I've done that one there. Only just made it through that one. Let's go this way. Now we have 8 characters that are actually in this one. There's some information down the side here. This one is just purely an elimination mission, which generally are the easiest of the missions to do. So let's just go through what we've actually got through here. So we've got Jones in the front there. We've got 3 of the assaults, 2 assaults going in. Now I can sort of chop and change these a little bit if I want to. Princess back in through there. I can just right click. She's got the dynamic hammer. I might ditch that one out of there and give her a wall charge. Okay, then we've got Place. He is a grenadier. Actually, no, sorry, he's a marksman. Back in through this other side, we'll leave that. We've got 2 marksmen. I think I'll ditch one of the marksmen. I'm just gonna get rid of him, and bring in another grenadier.
Affirmative.
And so they're all lined up on the outside. He's already got the wall charge. Nesta. Dynamic hammer, I'll ditch that one again and place another wall charge in through there as well if we need it. Try to keep the same sort of types with the spy cameras on the assaults. Sick boy, dynamic hammer. Look, I'll leave that one there. And then this one here, I can place. There's really nothing much. I've only got 6 stars left at this point in time. I need to sort of clear out a few more areas. I do actually have this frag grenade thing, but I think I'll just leave it. Actually, let's have a look and see what he can do with his weaponry here. So we've just got that's what we've got through there. We do actually have This is a combat optic for dual roll optic, so excellent. This is a simplified magnified optic for shooting at medium ranges with little weight penalty. Excellent optic suited for close in and medium range work. This one here is a low power variable optic that works great at ranges up to 25 meters and even more. I don't know if I really need any of these, to be honest. I think I'll just keep what I've got. But it's great what you can do with this game. So we're going to have to get in around this area. We're sort of all loaded up in through this other position. We have to break into the compound. Now, the first one we have is Jones, who does actually have the spy camera. So we'll use that initially. So what we're going to do is just going to click on OK. So it's go. The time is paused. This is the way that the game does work. So the time is paused. So now I've just got to start to give plans. Now, the first thing I want to do is to come up to the gate. And at that point, I can then right-click and then use the spy camera. So let's go and do that. And I can then just look around it. So I can see that there's two. I'll just pause the timer again by pressing space. So we can see that there's actually two. They're not looking at us, so we're just going to move around the outside and fire down this way. So we'll just go and look down there by right-clicking. I'll just get him to clear those out. They're done. Let's move up. Now, we've got to be a bit careful of windows, but there is a drape there, so let's just move across to this position. You can see there that he's now got cover from that position, and we'll have him look down this way. We'll move the other one up and to sort of look more down into this area. We have broken into here, so we will need to sort of have different things go in. Now, we do have Princess, who can also just move up to that position. We're going to have them all sort of move across. There he goes. Now, we're not seeing through there all that well. I'm going to move Bremer. Actually, what I might do is actually start to keep on moving a few of the others. Let's move Princess down. I'm just going to go and have her look straight through that section through there.
Clear.
That one's down as well. That's good. A good start. We've still got all these guys to bring in as well. Now, Place should be the one that actually ends up looking at range. So let's just bring him down into this position. If you make a mistake, you can just keep on redoing things. You can even sort of make a little wobble and then join back up again. So you can sort of do a lot of different things. At this point in time, I want to, like, there's no rush. We're not trying to rush our way through this. So I'll get him initially to start to sort of then get to start to line things up down through there. I'm going to bring Princess across to there. She has the wall charge. She can blast her way through here. I might just do that actually. Let's just move her to there and then blast with the wall charge.
Roger.
That's the window. Yeah, that'll do.
Placing charge.
All right, so that you can just move off a little bit. Oh, hang on, we didn't do it. No, we have to use it there, back on the window.
Affirmative. Setting charge.
Bombs, do you read me?
Just placing it.
Ready to burn.
All right. So we can now move her away and just blast this when we're ready. Okay, so that's now been opened. Let's move this one down into it. Being shot at there. Move back. He's down.
Got him. Grenade!
Grenade, move away. Been suppressed. So you can sort of see that things can get out of hand fairly quickly. We're still actually okay with all of these. Let's just keep Princess looking down this way. That one we do actually have cover. Let's move the others up. And start to move these up as well. We've still got more action going in. So our marksman is actually doing a good job back there. Got everything sort of covered. Just keep on looking through here. That one's down, that's good. Keep on moving these down. Just cover this. Okay, so we've now got this one sort of done. Alright, so sick boy in through here. I'll just keep on moving him down into the other rooms. And we'll just keep them there. Bring these around. And these as well. So more have sort of come back through this other side. We can see that there's no one going to be looking through these drapes, so we can sort of move up a little bit there and just keep her sort of keeping that one going, and we can start to now move forward a little bit with these. Let's just move around here. What I can do is I can actually throw, if I'm thinking that there's something else there, I've got smoke grenades and just a frag grenade. Let's just go that way. Not seeing anything else just yet. Just keep them where they are. Okay, we saw that there was another one back there, down that way. Good. Okay, we got those. Let's move into this room. Good, we've got it all covered. So we've got sort of different insurgents sort of making their way through. We've got it covered from different locations here. Oops, hang on, it's just drawing. That's good. She's seeing more. We'll just keep them coming. Good. Let's just double check and see how much. She's still got 187 ammunition there, so she doesn't need to reload. I'm going to move this one in behind, and she can then just move down into this area. Somebody's coming through this way, I think. So good suppression there. Just double check. Nothing back there. That's fine. Let's just move back this way.
Clear.
Right, so they've cleared out all of this area. Let's start to bring some of these others up. Yes, we don't want to go through there. She'll just ignore all of those things, so we can just delete the waypoints all the way through and just keep them where they are. It's a pretty good position that we're actually in there. So she can sort of cover that area there. And then we can bring this one across. To cover that, and then you can go in behind to there. Not that we can see much there. And we do actually have this wall charge.
Affirmative.
Let's do that.
Placing charge.
So just place the charge on the wall. Got it all covered.
Charge ready.
Again, we'll just move away. And jump through the window. While he's doing that, I'll just move more of them down just to cover this one here, and let's blast this one now.
Couple of bombs.
There we go.
Good job.
That was it.
Mission
Okay, we completed 10 missions now. And so we lost a unit, so we don't get all the like to get through with all of the stars. You need to make sure that you don't have any units that are killed in action. But that's sort of like a simple-ish sort of mission that you can then sort of go and do with it. But it's a real combination of arms and what you bring with you. It's very, very cool. I just go, like, you then can continue to keep on going through. So I haven't quite unlocked enough to do the to do all of the other bits and pieces, but I thought I'd show you where it actually is. I will be, as I say, streaming this and, of course, streaming some random campaigns, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope that is of interest to some of you. I know this game rates super, super highly. I think there'll be a little bit of a dip because people will be a bit annoyed that they've lost all of their progression, but that's just the way it goes. Welcome to early access. That's the name of the game. But they've done a great job with actually now ramping things up with the unlocks and stuff like that. Like, it's actually now a bit more purpose to what it actually is. So I think people will have a lot of fun with this particular game. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.